Gonna do A9 Sirus. This is actually going to be my second A9 Sirus of the league on this character. I have kind of scaled it up a little, made a few changes. It is a little bit tankier, so hopefully this will be a deathless run. The last time I did it, I think I died once. I also had some issues with flasking, and there was some issues in my graphics card. So yeah, hopefully this goes better.
It's yours. But Aureus, I will burn to the ground.
Perhaps the suffering of my fellow citizens will finally stir some.
Kinda messed up there. I need to not drop my totems until he relocates.
The others found strength in their projections. They sustained reliance.
Oops. Where do I go? So far so good. Now it's the last phase I think. Just need to make sure I time my shit properly. What is this? Oops. Well, I'm tanky, but I'm terrible at this game. Please don't drop meteor on me, please.
I can't do this just yet.
Okay, that was it. That is an A9 Sirus. Can my damage be better? Yes, I actually dropped, I think about... So I was at... cheat DPS, I probably hit like a top end of maybe 25 mil. I've dropped quite a bit of that just for more tankiness. I might actually just change it back. So I think this fight is giving me a good understanding of what I should drop and what I shouldn't drop. I actually dropped this, which I think is not ideal. So you might think these 4 points aren't really that good because all it does is give you skill duration. But the funny thing is that, you know, Boneshatter has trauma stacks, right? And this scales your number of trauma stacks you have available on you. So by not having this, you actually drop quite a bit of DPS. So probably I'll get that back again. At the same time, I have added this life nodes. I'll probably remove them to get these here. And if you're wondering why I've dropped so much life, and I don't have these nodes anymore. If I were to go back here, and I don't have these ones anymore, the answer is because I've actually pathed here to get a Glorious Vanity for Doriani, which also means I can't run this because it's been, it's now a different node entirely. So what does Dorianians do? What does Corrupted Soul do? This basically gives you 15% extra energy shield from your life, from your maximum life, which helps because you're getting a lot of energy shield from Divine Shield, right? And also it allows you to self-damage your life, right? Which I think is important because normally you will be self-damaging just purely through your energy shield, and that's a problem because you don't get to proc adrenaline that way. So this allows me to more reliably proc adrenaline. At the same time, because my energy shield is almost constantly up, it actually exits quite a bit of extra EHP. When I have Discipline up, it's 2.3k EHP extra, along with 3k life after Petrified Blood, which is 5.5k total health pool. So effectively, I have about 7.8k EHP and good forms of recovery. I'm getting ES recovery from Divine Shield. I'm getting it from and also from the new Watcher's Eye I bought. So I bought this Watcher's Eye for about 10 exalts. You can probably get one for 10 as well. You probably won't get one with the spell block. I just happened to find one that had spell block on it, so I bought that instead. Yeah, so what this does is it gives me energy shield gain for each enemy hit, which keeps this topped up. Divine Shield, the self damage, keeps this topped up. So I rarely have situations where my energy shield drops to nothing. And because it rarely drops to nothing, it always means that I have around 7.8k EHP at all times. Then when it comes to life, I have I still have the same rings, so physical, attack, damage, leech as life. This is helping me get overleech because I have petrified blood. So there's always going to be some form of recovery in this one, which means I have 2 forms of recovery on 2 health pools, and it is very effective at keeping me alive. If I need a panic flask, I have a divine flask of entropy. It also helps me to immunity this chill and freezing because I don't have any form of other immunities on my tree or on my skills, and that is a problem. But I thought about it, and because I'm kind of tanky, I'm not really that concerned about shock or ignite. My main concern is actually freezing, like being frozen and chilled. During maps, I would actually probably go this, Soul of Garukan. But during bosses, Soul of Rislada is just so much better because you get life loss, right? And then you get full health recovery on your life loss usage. Rest of the 3 is pretty much the same. There's an Unnatural Instinct here because I want to save points. I've dropped, you notice I don't have the chest anymore. I'm not running Supreme Ego. And what this does is it allows me to get extra auras. I'm still using March because March is really strong, but I'm actually running a whole bunch of other auras as well. whole bunch of reservations. So what I'm doing right now is I'm reserving Precision, which is great because then I don't have to keep casting it. I'm reserving Dread Banner. So Dread Banner and Precision are both reserved on life, right? So that's it counts for this reservation. And then what else? I'm also reserving mana with Herald Purity, and I'm reserving Petrified Blood. So Herald Purity and Petrified Blood are being reserved on mana. Right, so Herald Purity is more damage, I mean 12% more damage, and the minions that I summon have taunt, right? So minions have 10% chance to taunt or hit. That helps quite a bit with EHP, because if I'm fighting, let's say, a mad boss or whatever, they can taunt and pull aggro, and that's great. Yeah. So when it comes to the auras, the buffs on my March, it's like at 41%, because I don't have Supreme Ego, so it's not that much. It's going to be Determination, obviously, Discipline, Grace, and Pride. So, yeah. So these four. With Determination and Grace up, it's 41k armor. It's a bit of a drop from 60. But you know, when Flask up, it goes back to around 60. That's quite a bit of physical damage reduction. That's really nice. Evasion is at 23k, so that's 75% chance to evade. That's great. I mean, evasion is still an entropy-based system, so it means 1 in every 4 hits is going to only 1 in every 4 attacks is going to hit. Then I have like a whole bunch of other defenses to deal with whenever I do get hit, right? So that helps kind of like with maps. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to talk about the items that have actually changed. When it comes to the stuff, I've tried the triple chance of triple damage, and the calling strike is actually better, like by a long shot, I feel. So you're gonna, if you want to go for stuff, go for calling strike. It's also gonna be way cheaper than triple damage for some reason. So yeah. Amulets, gloves, same. For gloves, I kind of have to go for extra impale now, so I changed to one that had strike skills and impale. And the reason why I needed impale chance, I actually need the maxes out, is because once you do drop Supreme Ego, your Dread Banner is not gonna have as much impale as before. So I had to also get Divergent Dread Banner in order to like hit 100%. Now I'm at 98 impale, right? So that's perfectly fine. If I get this 1 more %, that's 99, and I can get the remaining, I think, 1 more % if I get a higher roll on this chest. So I bought this chest for about 5 exalts. It wasn't linked. I think the guy was trying to awaken orb something else, and he got percentage strength, which he did not want. He just wanted increased effect of non-curse auras and attacks a critical strike chance. I think he wanted resistance or something. But it's good for me because I really want all 3 stats. So I bought this from him. Suffixes, all 3 suffixes are kind of sorted out now. So I just need to divine a little, get the increased strength to 12 and the increased effect aura to 25. Attacks can be, that's fine. 1.3 is okay. The next things to do to upgrade this is obviously the 6 link it, although I don't really need to. It's just for fun. But suffixes, if I do suffixes cannot be changed, and reforge, more life modifiers. I'm hoping to get 8% life roll from the Elder mod, and just a nice flat, maybe T2 or T3 life roll with an empty prefix slot. So the empty prefix slot is important because then I can add in the benchcraft. So I need 10% of maximum life as extra maximum energy shield. This works with Doriani's, with the Glorious Vanity, so that's 25% life to energy shield, which is quite significant, as mentioned before. I also bought a Bottle Faith. I actually have no idea why I bought a Bottle Faith. I think I just had too much currency and I was like, might as well buy something, right? So right now I'm sitting at about 10 exalts. If I didn't buy the Bottle Faith, I'll be sitting at 24, 20, 23. Yeah, I'll be probably looking for like more things to upgrade. I'm pretty happy with how this build is turning out. It's really, really tanky. Does mapping quite fine. And pretty much it. I've done I've done most of the content with it. I have done 3 Maven boss invites, so I did formed, hidden. Is it hidden? Not twisted, formed, and Maven. Yeah, I did Maven. All of them were relatively fine. I mean, Maven was a bit tough because I can't. My memory game mechanics are shit. So, but other than that, everything else was pretty cool. Yeah, I'll probably like use this character to get to 36. I'm at 26 right now. So this character can pretty much do most of the content I wanted to do. Will I play a third build after this one? Probably. I might just think about a new build idea. I really want to do a physical impale build using a leadership's prize. But I don't know if I'll get to that. I have another idea coming up as well. I want to do a chieftain, a transcendence chieftain that does a cast on crit, martyrs, and wave of conviction with cyclone, wave of conviction, purifying flame, cyclone. I mean, but we'll see. I haven't really decided yet. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I will leave the POB in the description. If you guys need any help, just ask any questions. I might probably upload this to Reddit as well, just to update the thread, the old thread. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. How do you? I think most people are a bit skittish when it comes to this. I know casting buffs while fighting seems like a pain in the ass, and it would be true ordinarily. I would say that the only instance where you want to cast all 4 of them at the same time is if you're just about to pop Scourge, right? Then you just need the full duration up. 17 seconds lasts you the entire duration of Scourge. Obviously, it'll be 20. If I get the duration nodes back, it'll be 22 seconds, so it doesn't matter. But this duration lasts the entire duration of Scourge. It's perfectly fine, right? You pop all 4, then you Scourge. But when you're mapping, right, this is why I suggest you do. You pop 1 and attack. You just pop 1, attack, pop 1, attack. So you just cycle through them 1, 2, 3, 4 as you attack and move with lead slam. Why you do that is because it gives you. I mean, it probably makes more sense. It's also better because once you have onslaught up, which is 20% cast speed, and then you also have adrenaline up, which is 25% cast speed. The 45% cast speed helps you get this off way quicker than you expect. So right now, without the extra cast speed, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It's pretty slow. But when you get like 45% cast speed, it's gonna be real nice. So on maps, this is perfectly fine. And that's pretty much it. Game is pretty. No, this build is pretty nice. I will close off the stream now. Close off the video now. All right, peace.